From a basement recording studio in an undisclosed location, this is Sales Game. Please welcome today's contestants. Evangelist partner for Lavender, Jen Allen Knuth. The VP of Marketing from Vidyard, Tyler Lessard. Head of Sender Relations at Sendoso, Katie Penner. And a senior digital content producer at PandaDoc, Travis Tyler. And your host of Sales Game, the founder of Popr.ai, yours truly, Jeff Hatton. So buckle up and let's get ready to play Sales Game. Greetings, contestants. Let's go ahead and get started with our first sales game, which we call What Went Wrong?
What went wrong?
And Jen, let's start with you. Jen, before sending a cold email to Cynthia, the CIO at Acme Corporation, Jeremy, the salesperson, researches the account and discovers they have a problem that his solution can solve in a unique manner. He then crafts a beautiful 313-word cold email highlighting the ROI of their product, telling the prospect we can solve their biggest problems, and asking for a 30-minute meeting next week. Jen, what went wrong?
Oh, Jeremy. 300 words. Ain't nobody going to read our novels as much as we love them. So our goal here in a cold email is to aim for less than 50 words. When we do that well, we increase the chance of a reply by 68%. Second thing is the assumptive tone. I love the confidence in what we are selling and the work we're doing, but nobody likes to be talked at. So unsure tonality is really what we want to be anchoring on. We're not sure that we can help them get the 200% ROI that other customers have. So we have to lead with unsure tonality. 3 is the use of ROI in a cold email. This was actually surprising to me, but when you use multiples, like the 10 times, 15 times, it actually hurts our chances of a reply.
Good work. All right, let's go ahead and go to Tyler at Vidyard. Tyler, my question to you is going to be what went wrong? Alana, an account exec at Sasco, has been working on a deal with Micro Corporation for the last 2 months and has it forecasted to close in the current quarter, which ends in 2 weeks' time. Her prospect just sent an email asking for some clarifying questions about their product. Knowing that it would be easier to show rather than tell, Alana suggested a Zoom call to walk through it, as an email just wouldn't do it justice. After some back and forth, they aligned on a meeting time 10 days out. Tyler, what went wrong?
Ooh. All right, Jeff. A couple of things went right here. I'll give it to Alana. Or is it Alana? Tough to say. Let's go with Alana. So I like the fact that Alana recognized that just sending back a text-based email probably wouldn't do it justice. I love that she recognized seeing is believing. I have to ensure that this prospect gets the full experience so that I can create clarity in their mind and help them make the right decision. But what went wrong here is the fact that Alana is relying on the good old meeting in the calendar as the way to keep the deal moving forward. And that's something that we often refer to these days, at least, as a dependence on synchronous selling, where we're always trying to create these synchronous moments where we're live in a conversation with our prospect or customer to show something, to explain an idea, and so on. And the challenge with that, as really demonstrated in this example, is it can often slow a deal down. And it can often not actually be the way that a prospect wants to get information and to learn. I mean, I don't know about you all, but when a sales rep asks me to book time in the calendar to hop on a meeting, like my initial gut reaction is, ugh, right? Couldn't you just blank, blank, blank? And in this case, what I would love to see Alana do instead is record a video walking through the answer to the question that the prospect has and sending that video over right away. Now, that's going to help her emphasize and show and prove that seeing is believing. She's going to do a screen share, walk through how it works, why it's great, answer all those questions, but not having to wait 10 days out to actually do it. And by sending it as a recorded video, you save time. The prospect can watch it whenever they want to and forward it around to any other stakeholders. And most importantly, you're not pushing it out 10 days when end of quarter is 14 days out and you risk now pushing that deal into the next quarter or month. So Alana did a number of things right, but what went wrong was waiting for that next meeting when she could have just hit record with an awesome tool like Vidyard, record a screen share, walk through it, and send it on over right away and keep it moving.
Nice work, Tyler. Yeah, good job.
Wow.
Let's give Tyler a hand. Well done.
Great job.
Well done. Okay. All right. Now we're going to go to Katie at Sendoso. Katie, my question to you is going to be, what went wrong? Katie, an SDR Joe, was researching a CMO and found her on Instagram and saw a photo of her doing goat yoga from 2018. He decided then to send a pair of yoga pants her way and include a handwritten card that said, "Downward dog stretches your body. My company stretches your connections." Katie, my question to you, what went wrong?
Yeah. So, Joe, I love that you want to provide these personalized experiences for your prospects. So let's start there. But several things have gone wrong here, and we're coming off a little bit creepy. So, a good rule of thumb is to not go beyond what's accessible on professional platforms like LinkedIn. Or if you're Googling them, as long as it's work related, I think that it's fair game. So, Instagram, maybe not so much. Now, sometimes LinkedIn does have a link to someone's Twitter. Again, fair game. However, I wouldn't go all the way back to 2018, as we can cross that creepy line by digging too deep. Let's also avoid sending clothing items unless it's something like a branded t-shirt or something similar. So my suggestion to you is, if the CMO is still into yoga and actively posting about it today, how about we send them a branded yoga mat instead?
Well done. Nice work. All right, let's give Katie a cheer. Yeah, all right. So let's go ahead and move over to our contestant, Travis. Travis, my question to you is going to be, what went wrong? Travis, an ambitious sales rep, we'll call her Nancy, sent out a 53-page PDF proposal for her client to print, sign, scan, and email back. Travis, my question to you is, what went wrong?
Did we say this person's name was Nancy?
Nancy, yes.
Nancy, all due respect, that's a rookie mistake. That's what chuckleheads do, for lack of a better word. Okay, Nancy? But I'm here to help, okay? I'm a man with kindness in my heart and sales in my blood. And I know that a 53-page proposal ain't ever gonna be reviewed and signed, because the average proposal really only needs to be 6 to 8 pages. Everyone's just gonna flip to the pricing page anyway and look at how much you're costing them. So my advice to Nancy is, why would you take the last part of your deal and create more work for your prospect? Nobody has a printer anymore. That's why I have to go to my parents' house, who are boomers, and print at their house. So don't ever ask your prospect to sign something and then scan it and email it back. It's not 2005. You should be able, these days, you should be able to sign a contract with a thumbs up emoji. Legally, in Canada, I think you can now. But in all seriousness, Nancy, I think there's really 3 areas that you could improve the proposal process and get that money in the door. Using a tool like PandaDoc, or using a tool like Proposify or DocuSign. There's really great tools out there depending on what you're trying to do and the amount of budget you have and the amount of documents you're sending every year. And when it comes to creating, sending, and closing your proposals, you want to save as much headache for your prospect as possible. And so don't ever ask them to do anything with a printer or a fax machine, so help me God.
Nice. Perfect work. All right, great job, contestants. Let's go ahead and reveal judges. Can we reveal our scores for round 1? Nice work, contestants. We're going to go ahead and take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with round 2 in about 30 seconds. Stay tuned.
Lavender
Sending gifts to prospects and customers is easier said than done. I was sourcing the gift, writing a handwritten note, packing it up in the hopes that it wouldn't get damaged, driving to the post office, sending it off, manually tracking it with no way to prove ROI. But there's an easier way. All of that can be done with just a few clicks using Sendoso. Learn more like I did at Sendoso.com.
Welcome back. Let's go ahead and meet our contestants. First, let me introduce you to Travis from PandaDoc. Now, Travis, it says here that you've been doing improv comedy for 5 years. Is that right? I guess that means you're funny?
Tough one, Jeff. We'll let the crowd decide during this battle.
Perfect. Welcome. It's great to have you here, Travis.
Thanks, Jeff.
And next up, Katie from Sendoso. Katie says here you once won a trifecta bet on a horse race. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it was my first horse race, and it was probably one of the proudest moments of my life. I felt really accomplished in the moment.
How much did you bet?
Only like $2, but I could have won a lot of money if I had done it. It was a great experience. Maybe I should bet on horses more often.
Wonderful. Great to have you here, Katie.
Great to be here.
Next up, Tyler from Vidyard. Tyler, it says that you once sourced and closed a $25,000 deal in a single call. How'd that go down?
Well, that's right, Jeff. This was back when I was using an auto dialer that was using local area codes to mask my phone number. I used that to get a VP level on the line who first thought that one of their children had been in an accident or something bad had happened locally. But no, it was just me, the sales rep. And after a couple minutes of conversation, I promised to never call him that way again and to take him out of my 30-step email sequence if he would buy right now. And sure enough, we closed the deal on the spot. It was worth $25K to him to get out of that experience. So awesome. Very proud of myself and almost hit quota that quarter.
Congratulations. If you would have just taken that $25K and put it on Katie's trifecta bet, that would have just been a huge win.
There we go.
Good stuff. All right. Next up, Jen from Lavender. Jen, it says your major at Penn State University was Parks and Recreation. My only question, Jen, is why?
It was the easiest major in school, and it just goes to show that anyone, yes, anyone, can have a career in sales.
Good stuff. Did you ever use that degree for anything? Did you start off in the park services?
No, I did not. I did go to a carnival this weekend with my family, and I felt very, very in the know, but that's about as much as it's come in handy.
Well done. Well done. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. It's time to play our next game.
Word up!
Once the random word generator starts, contestants, you'll push the button in front of you to select a word. You'll then give your best piece of practical sales advice containing that word. It's time for Word up. Tyler, you're up first.
Right. Big money, no whammies, and stop. So many of you sales reps out there want to nurture a relationship with your prospects. You want them to really know how it is that you can help them. Take a tip from my good friends, the marsupials, who of course have a pouch and nurse their young from a very young age, unlike other creatures out there. And treat your prospects the same way. Carry them around with you. Develop an incredible amount of empathy for who they are and what they need from the very earliest stages of your prospecting. And I'm telling you, that's going to grow into a big deal.
Good job. Nice work, Tyler.
That was incredible.
Wow.
It's so good.
It's just
Scared.
hold it out. Well done.
Incredible. Oh God.
That was impressive. Love it. All right.
I only took 4 years of improv, so Travis is getting better.
All right. Nice work. So next up, we've got Katie.
I am so scared. Stop. Is that a made-up word? We're gonna act like it's a made-up word because I've never heard that word before in my life. Not listening to your prospects and doing more talking than listening in a demo is straight up hullabaloo. Quit it.
Nice work. Nice work.
Is that
You
a
actually,
real word?
you actually use that. It's commotion is,
Oh,
you use
okay.
that pretty well.
Well, props to me for not even knowing what it meant and using it properly. I'll take that win.
Good job, Katie. All right. Travis from PandaDoc, you're up next.
Okay, got it! For all my sales dudes and duets out there, I've got one piece of advice. It's gonna help your deals just surf right on across that finish line. You're gonna get so much tubular tubes, you're gonna be feeling like you are shredding the gnar. And that is to never use an auto dialer, because that is super sketchy and really not cool.
All right. Congratulations.
Bring up your Tyler again. That was so good.
I'm not sure he used the word gnarly, but shredding the gnar, it was a form of gnarly.
You have to allow it. It's just too good.
Love it. Good work. Good work. All right. And last but not least, Jen, you're up.
And stop. Ooh. Okay. When you're selling, it can often feel like we're doing a bit of a dance with our prospects. But be careful not to grab all the attention towards your own product and your own solution. It's the equivalent of jazz handing all over your prospects. Make their business problems the number one focus of your outreach.
All right. Congratulations. Yeah, jazz hands for Jen. All right. Awesome work, guys. Judges, let's go ahead and reveal the scores for round 2. All right. Great job, contestants. Next up, you won't want to miss our next game called Sales Impressions, and we'll do that right after the break. Stick around for 30 seconds.
Today's episode is brought to you by Vidyard. Ever feel like you have a face for video? Me neither. But that doesn't stop me from using Vidyard to send personalized videos to my prospects as a better way to stand out. Try it out for yourself today for free at www.vidyard.com.
Your sales process,
It's just what?
it's pissing me the off.
Okay, all right. This is PandaDoc, and I believe it can save this deal. PandaDoc helps close your deals with legally binding e-signatures and instantly collect payment from all of your contracts.
I'm so relieved.
Join more than 50,000 businesses who make PandaDoc #1 for proposals, quotes, and contracts.
All right. Welcome back. Our next game is called
Sales Impressions.
Each contestant will use their buzzer to select a random personality to impersonate while sharing 3 things not to do or stop doing in sales. Get ready for Sales Impressions. Katie, you're going to start first, so hands on your buzzer and stop when you're ready.
All right, let's do this. Stop. Oh, snap. Well,
Got
I
this,
just
Katie.
so
You got
happen to have dropped this cure for no reason at all.
Oh my god, yes!
Okay, so, all right, let's get into character. Not doing thorough research, understanding your client's needs, and not actively listening is not hot. Not understanding that your prospects are human beings first before buyers, not hot. Not building relationships and treating sales cycles transactionally, not hot.
Wow,
Nice
good
job, Katie. Harris. That was awesome. I couldn't even tell. I thought that was the real Paris Hilton for a second.
Game over.
Oh, fantastic. Awesome. All right, next up we're going to have Travis from PandaDoc. Travis, hands on your buzzer.
And ready.
All right, looks like Travis has selected Krusty the Clown. All right, Travis.
Okay. This is gonna be so bad. And I hope that makes it that much better. Hey, kids, let's go to the cloud. And I'm here to give you 3 pieces of advice on sales to stop doing. The first one is stop not being able to track your proposals and quotes after you send them. That way you know if somebody opened it or they clicked a file to download. Oh, my face is getting red. I'm gonna keep going with this. There we go, kids. The number 2 piece of sales advice I would give is to stop pitch slapping in the LinkedIn DMs when you know I'm not a decision maker with no budget. Hey! And then number 3 would be to please understand that my spam filter is really good. So make sure you listen to everything that Jen Allen Newt tells you, because Lavender knows how to send sales emails. That's all I got.
Thank you, Travis. Awesome.
Oh my God, the back of my brain hurts. I'm not getting enough oxygen.
That was really good. Nice work, Travis.
That was awesome.
Way to go all in on that one. All right. Jen, when you're ready, hand on your buzzer.
All right, let's do this. And stop. Let me see if I can actually get through this. A prospect, baby. How was I supposed to know anything about you? Stop spraying and praying. Number 2, I must confess that my reply rates are a mess. Stop trying to be clever with your subject. Use 1 to 3 words and no punctuation numbers. Number 3, oops, I did it again. I sent a 300-word email. Stop sending novels. Nobody has time for it.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God! Yes!
That was
Wow!
Oh my! Is that real?
That was really Brittany. I'm sure of it.
My husband just walked in and said, "You're fucking ridiculous."
Oh. So good. So good. Nice work. Judges are going to have a hard job here for sure. All right. Last but not least, Tyler, hands on the buzzer when you're ready.
Oh my gosh. I really hope I get Jen Allen as Britney Spears as who I have to impersonate. That would really be. Okay, here we go. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh boy. Okay. Hey, everybody! Welcome back to the Sales Funhouse, where we're talking about the 3 things salespeople should stop doing. Hot diggity dog! So, let's start by stopping trying to book meetings and think about what my old boy Pluto always says. Just try to create some damn connections. Create a conversation. Get the conversation going and stop worrying about booking all those meetings. Aha! All right, my second piece of advice for all you sellers out there comes from my best gal over there, Minnie. You know what Minnie says? Stop doing discovery like it's a freaking interrogation. Develop genuine curiosity for your prospect. Really ask hard-hitting questions to understand what it's really like to be them. Because if you're talking to, I don't know, Donald Duck over there, or you're talking to some other character I know over there, they're going to have very different situations that they're in. Ask them real questions to develop an understanding of who they are and what they really need. Ha-ha! All right, our third tip is to stop thinking that personalization is just a matter of shoving their name and some silly tidbit about their history into an email message. Think about the first part of that word, personal. Make it personal. Put yourself out there on video. Talk like Mickey Mouse if you need to. Whatever it takes to make an actual personal connection is going to get you a lot farther these days. So long, everybody.
Oh my god.
If you want to take just a sec to gargle some salt water, Tyler, we'd understand.
Oh my god.
Good job.
This
Good
is
job.
amazing.
Oh, you guys are the best. It's going to be really tough here. All right. So, judges, let's go ahead and reveal the scores from round number 3. All right. Great job, contestants. We've got an extremely tight match going into the final sales question here. So think about what you're going to wager on the final category, sales history. We'll come back with the final sales question right after the break. People are more distracted than ever, so getting their attention is harder than ever. Case in point, this guy who just got a follow-up email. So when it comes to your follow-up emails and DMs, you better make them count. That's why I started Popr.ai. Sign up today and try Popr.ai for free.
Thank you,
Popr.ai. All right, welcome back to Sales Game, and we're ready for the final sales question. Contestants, your sales history question today comes in the form of a celebrity question.
I'm Todd Capone, author of The Transparency Sale and the Transparent Sales Leader and overall sales history nerd. And here's your final answer. This individual kicked off the first true sales technology revolution when he was credited with making the first telephone call of all time on March 10th of 1887.
Pens down. Jen, we're going to start with you. This individual was credited with starting the first sales revolution by making the first telephone call in 1887. Who did you say?
Todd Capone is going to be so disappointed in me. I said Bob Smith because I just picked the most generic name I could think of, hoping that a bullet might hit a bullet.
Bob Smith is not correct. Okay. And what did you wager?
589.
Okay. 589. All right. So Jen is left with $1. All right. Tyler, let's go to you next. Tyler, what did you say? Who is Alexander Graham Bell? That's correct. Nice work, Tyler. Congratulations. And how much did you wager? $2.90. Okay.
Oh,
That shows the level of confidence I had in my sales history game there.
But to be fair, Tyler was the only one of us who was alive at that time, so it's a little bit of a...
Again, Alan Knuth, how dare you?
Ouch.
How dare you?
I love you, Tyler.
Oh.
All right, Travis, we're going to go to you next. Travis, what did you answer? Alexander Graham Bell. That's right. All right. And what did you wager? $5.90.
He did it.
He went all in.
Of course he did.
Oh, wow. He went for it. Nice work. All right, Katie. Katie, it's up to you. Are you going to tie Travis or?
no, absolutely not. I'm in the same boat as Jen. We just don't even have to look at my answer. I put Bill Gates.
Bill Gates at hotmail.com. A hot lead, I believe, that was sent over to sales last week.
Totally wrong. So, yeah.
And how much did you wager?
123.
123. Well, it puts you into a solid
Nice
third place.
looking 123. I will give you points for that. Really nice looking font you wrote in.
Thanks.
Nice work. Nice work. So congratulations to our champion, Travis Tyler from PandaDoc. Let's give him a round of applause. Nice work, Travis.
Well deserved, buddy.
Oh, you did it. You did
Great
it.
job.
Thank you. I'd like to thank my dog Gordo for being here and farting in this office with me. I'd like to thank Tyler for that Mickey Mouse impression that now gave me pit stains from laughing. And I'd like to thank you, Jeff, for having the three of us on here. I appreciate you so much.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you all for being here. It was such a pleasure. That's it for Sales Game. Thank you all for being here. A reminder, get your pets spayed or neutered. Thanks, everybody. This episode of Sales Game was brought to you by Popr.ai, Lavender, Vidyard, Sendoso, and PandaDoc. If you'd like to be a contestant or a sponsor for a future episode of Sales Game, email Jeff at Popr.ai.